West Bengal votes in phase 2 today. The big story is not just the numbers, it is poll day violence and whether voters can cast their ballot freely. Bengal elections have often seen clashes, intimidation and tense flashpoints, making security a key issue once again. At 1 p.m., we focus on incidents of violence reported through the day, clashes, vandalism, arrests and any disruption in polling booths. We track every major flashpoint as voting continues. We also compare the Bengal election of 2021 to today. Total incidents of violence, arrests on polling day and killings reported during voting. Has Bengal become calmer, or does fear still continue to be a part of the election process? Before I bring in some of the numbers, Kumar Rajesh, senior journalist with us, also Sanjay Rana, political analyst with us. Let me begin with our guests quickly. Mr. Kumar Rakesh, I'd like to understand from you, sir, in your assessment, what's your take on the violence this time around? As per reports, it's lesser compared to previous times, but is that really true?
Let me correct. My name is Kumar Rakesh, not Rajesh, as you pronounced. Thank you for just having this show. Just 39 point, about 40%. If you see 0.97%, 40% before 12. This is the 13:05 about 1 p.m. So this is a big voting. This type of voting just show some tendency of the voters just to change. And whatever the first phase of 152 seats, this is going to 142. The previous phase, BJP has got 59 seats out of 152, but this was the so crucial one. But now this change, the trend of the voters and voting pattern, something stories they spell out some new story of the change. How just to show the face in your screen now as a Ganga expressway, the announcing with the confidence Mr. Modi, but how the face of the Mamta Didi. So there's something is going to be happen after 15 years of the rules. Whatever are there, so we can understand how is going on, and this is a really I think expected, and the TMC leader also feels the pulse of the West Bengal and the voters also, and the security concern, as you mentioned, violence. That this is a fighting and attack, whatever trying to be, what was the earlier trend of the West Bengal politics. If you go the 10 years back, I can give you many stories of the booth reporting, how the voters were behaved by the TMC workers. If you go there, okay, before one, if you voted yourself, you cast your vote, okay. After 1 p.m., okay, you go from here, your vote will be the cast if you did not vote. I have seen so many constituencies, so many booths. I can give you the exact name and reporting. That was an earlier pattern. But now how the Election Commission of India has done it, all cameras are active. If any camera will not active during the poll, that booth, that constituency will be just cancelled and the new voting will be done. So how the central security forces are there, how the behaving, the local police, just like the workers of TMC. So we have seen the all inputs and outputs of the party, TMC-like party, and many things have been changed. So voting pattern shows what the public, people, voters thinks about the present government and governance.
Right, absolutely. Let me bring in Mr. Sanjay Rana into the conversation as well. Mr. Rana, your assessment so far as the reports of violence are concerned, coming in from both sides, of course.
Obviously, if you look at this particular election and the past election, is a huge difference. Obviously, it's happened because of election commission, the way they have deployed the center armed forces. And look at the 142 seats. in 142 seats happening in 7 districts, and 2.3 lakhs central forces have been deployed. So security has been given and assurance has been given by the election commission, and the commitment by the central government that every voter should not hesitate to come out from the place and cast their votes. So security is there, and you have seen in last couple of days, even though after first phase, you have seen the difference. And if you look at 2020, Bengal has a history of violence, but this time there's no violence. Obviously, little bit here and there, some argument happened between the two party leaders and maybe two party karkartas and the workers. It's quite possible, but there is no as such violence which is supposed to happen. Every election had happened in past, so scenario has been changed for sure, and this scenario is giving assurance, and that's why vote percent has been increased. Whether look at the phase 1 and phase 2 as well, if you're comparing with the 2021, it's absolutely is better than the 2021 election. So Bengal election is always a crucial, and this particular 142 seats is crucial for the TMC, Trinamool Congress, as well as the Bharatiya Janata Party. Bharatiya Janata Party got only 18 seats, and Trinamool Congress got 123 seats, and they want to retain the ownership. They want to retain that seat with them. Is a matter of their. They have to retain it, and BJP has to move ahead and get something around 66 or maybe 50 seats. So this particular phase 2, I would say, is very, very crucial for both the parties. But again, depend upon the voters. Again, both the parties are trying to wow the voters in terms of youths, in terms of women, women voters, in terms of law and order, in terms of various factors are including. Some has a pros and some has a cons. So both the parties are trying their best. Yes, 142 seats is approx 48% of Bengal constituency. So 48% is going to cast their vote. They are going to select their leader. They are going to select their MLA, and these MLA is going to form the government on 4th of May 2026. But absolutely, for the voters, for the election commission, is good news that there's no violence as such which used to happen in past. Whether it's Bengal, obviously, if you look at Bengal, always a mark card ka election, but this time there's no as such incidents apart from little bit here and there is happening. We cannot comment on that. If you compare with the last one, obviously, is a huge slowdown, and it is not at all there. Only because of election commission proactive approach, is because of central forces deployment, is because of changes of chief secretaries, because of changes in their administration. So a lot of things happen in the background.
Okay.
That's why people are smoothly voting.
All right. On that note, some news coming in as well from Bhabanipur, where massive numbers of TMC workers have assembled to restrict Suvendu Adhikari's movement. Meanwhile, the central forces have swung into immediate action. Visuals of the same, viewers on your screens. Listen in. Our reporters joining us now from the ground. Brian Thomas with us, Ritesh Mishra also with us. Brian, take our viewers through the details of what's happening in Bhabanipur.
Well, clearly in Bhabanipur, a major escalation has happened, where TMC people, as even stated by BJP also, there was a tweet also just now posted by Amit Malviya alleging that the TMC goons, the TMC workers, were allegedly beaten up by the CRPF as they were trying to rig the cameras itself. Amit Malviya also made a very sharp criticism against the TMC-led government, and there are visuals also flashing on our screen also showing that the CRPF are chasing the people. There were people running in bikes and falling down also from their scooties, from their bikes, and the the forces there, the CRPF there, the central forces there, use lathi charge to disperse the crowd there, and even to the fact BJP has stated that these are not normal voters, but these are the goons. these are TMC workers who were alleging, who were rigging the booths there and also trying to somewhere down the line threaten the voters, and not just threaten the voters but also rig the cameras, the CCTVs that was installed to move around the CCTV, or to to play with the CCTV in some way or the other. And that is how the CRPF started the movement. They got into the swift action and started their lathi charge against the TMC workers, as even stated by BJP. And even Amit Malviya, just now he has tweeted on his platform X itself. Devika.
All right, Brian, stay with me. Some more news coming in. In Kanakul, a clash has broken out between TMC and ISF workers during polling. ISF has alleged that a TMC worker used fake documents to pose as their polling agent. Inside the booth, the accused was identified and chased out by the ISF workers, triggering tensions in the area. Authorities are now monitoring the situation closely to prevent further escalation. Ritesh with me on the broadcast. Ritesh, take our viewers through the details.
देखिए कि अभी तो हम मौजूद है, ये नॉर्थ दमदम है और यहाँ पर भी वोटिंग हो रही है। अब तक अगर बात करें पूरे वोटिंग की, 7 बजे से वोटिंग शुरू हुई थी। कई जगहों से जैसे नादिया से निकलकर
Ritesh, hold on.
जहाँ पर हिंसा हुई।
Ritesh, we're on a specific issue right now. Let's move on to some more breaking news coming in on the Falta incident, where the BJP has alleged that its election symbol was taped over at a polling booth. Leader of opposition BJP candidate Suvendu Adhikari says that the party is closely monitoring the situation. He says that the Election Commission has taken cognizance of the matter and further action will be taken as required. Suvendu Adhikari has added that he has briefed senior leaders including Bhupendra Yadav and Home Minister Amit Shah about the issue. He alleges that such tactics are being used by the TMC and says that the party will respond accordingly as polling continues. Listen in.
कैंडिडेट देख रहा है, हम लोग भी मॉनिटरिंग कर रहा है, जो करना चाहिए करूंगा। ये इलेक्शन कमीशन भी संज्ञान में लिया है, इस तरीके से काम करेगा तो जो करना चाहिए होगा। मैं कैंडिडेट के साथ बात करूंगा। भूपेंद्र यादव जी कॉल्ड मी एट 9 AM. I convey the situation. Just few minutes back, Honorable Home Minister, my leader Amit Shah ji called me. Falta का इंसिडेंट मैं उनको भी कन्वे कर दिया। कैंडिडेट
Meanwhile, viewers, more news coming in from Bhangar, where the Kolkata police have